Hello everybody and welcome to the Overwatch. If you don't know what Overwatch is, basically you get about a 10-minute case, usually about 8 rounds, of someone who is suspected of hacking. People have reported them, and you review the footage and see if they are in fact hacking. So here is our suspect, and wow, that was some astounding reaction times, but nothing indicative quite yet. So basically what we're looking for here is things like wall hacks, griefing, aim hacks, and things like that. And nothing indicative so far, though. But this guy has some amazing reaction times thus far. I mean, that was, I don't know. The way he kind of like tracked him was a little bit strange, but again, this, as you can see in the bottom by the net graph there, this demo is 16 tick, that up 16S, and the CMD 16.0 a second is what the tick rate is, basically. I know it says tick 64, but the server itself is 64 tick, but the demo is in 16 tick. This must be an older demo, because they did actually roll out 64 tick demos for Overwatch. But let's see him come up here again. He has the op, and he peeks that corner with a knife, which is very strange, unless he's confident that those players aren't going to be there. But he did get information from his teammates. And here he is kind of stabbing his friend here. Oh, he's coming up on this corner. He's blind. Let's see. He's peeking somewhat properly. He doesn't see anybody exposing themselves, so he's going to come up here. It doesn't seem like he's aware of this player at tree. He is aware of this player here now, but wow. I mean, look at his reaction times. They're pretty, I don't know, they're way too fast. Maybe it's a little bit different looking on 64 tick, but the way that he just like shoots them really fast is pretty strange. I definitely don't think he's aimbotting, because he would have easily killed those guys with the deagle. He might be trigger botting, but I don't know. I highly doubt it. It is very strange that he stops at the beginning of rounds and sometimes in the middle of rounds. He might be typing though, but with Overwatch you kind of got to take everything into consideration. He could be typing, or he could be changing settings on his hacks. You don't really know. Alright, he's peeking mid again. Doesn't see anybody, he's checking Mexican. Very normal thing to do. He could also be playing against very low skilled players, but I mean, he has 17 kills and 2 deaths going into what, the 9th, 10th round? Alright, he does get information that there is a player B. He doesn't fully rotate, which is fine. Alright, he does hear these players coming up mid. Let's see if he can shoot him before. Okay, he doesn't shoot that player. That's kind of interesting. Just lets him go by. Maybe he was too far behind there. If he does have a trigger bot, it wouldn't have possibly seen the player, I guess, if that makes any sense. But again, innocent until proven guilty. I mean, that player, I don't know, it seems like his reaction times are just way too fast. Like, he could see the tip of that guy's gun, maybe, but he just shot him way too quickly, it seems like. It's like he's pre-firing, basically. He's not aware of this player quite yet. Okay, that player did run, so now he is aware of his presence. But again, he doesn't shoot him. Very strange. I mean, that guy wasn't even around the corner and he got killed. That's crazy to me. Alright, this one's pretty interesting, watch. Tracks over and instantly shoots him. Either he has really good reflexes or that other guy is really terrible, but the way he just kind of tracked over and shot him basically before the guy even got around the corner fully and then was able to get vision on him was very fishy. I'd have to say, so far, I think he is using some form of trigger bot just because his reaction times are unhuman-like. They're very quick. But there are some parts of this demo where it's like, it kind of like nullifies that, I guess. I don't know if it's this part right here, but like, it takes him a little bit to shoot. Maybe he toggles or something, but when he does get those kills, it's just, I don't know, his reaction times are way too quick. And again, I don't think he's walling because he's not aware of where these players are. By the looks of things, he could be silently doing it, just kind of keeping them off to the side of the screen, you know, if that makes any sense. Not tracing them blatantly. He could be being smart about it, but I don't think he is wall hacking. He doesn't seem to be chasing opponents down. I apologize for the Steam notifications, I forgot to turn those off. Alright, 20 and 2, 50% headshot rating. It's very tough to kind of see with the op too if they're aimbotting, but I don't think this guy's aimbotting, I think he's trigger botting. But with the op, it's pretty tough to see unless it's like, you know, snapping to them pretty quickly. Alright, this is an interesting part here. He doesn't shoot them immediately. But he is obviously aware of their position, but he does... I don't know. He doesn't shoot them sometimes. It's a weird thing. Maybe he toggles once he is aware of their position. Could be using anti-recoil, but he just kind of ran forward and deagled. That guy was running in a straight line and then got caught. But there it is. That reaction time. He looked up and then like instantly saw, or shot rather, before he could really, realistically, kind of get a shot off. Alright, obviously he's aware of these players here. Aware of this last guy. Ready, watch. See, he doesn't shoot there. I mean, his gun does track towards his head, and it looked a little bit strange, but he obviously was kind of lining up his shot. His movement is very strange, too. He seems very indecisive about where he goes. He does have information of players here in Banana, so he's going to be charging it. Alright, the nade will go off. Watch this, ready? See how he tracked him like that? It kind of seems like he was... kind of seems like he had some kind of aim assistance. I mean, he tracked it perfectly. He didn't kind of, you know, miss a little bit. Usually you don't track them that perfectly before shooting. Usually you'll line up your crosshair and then kind of shoot. But he was on him pretty much the entire time. Again, he peeks mid with a nade, but he does have information by his teammate there. Ooh, his teammate actually goes down here. Watch, ready? See, he doesn't do anything there, and now he does. Obviously, you can see that guy there. Okay, now he's falling back. 23-3. The rest of these people, they're not doing much legwork here, obviously. Alright, he did clear B. He's obviously aware that they're at A. Especially since his teammate did just get information. Right, ready? I mean, it's just too quick. Too quick. I mean, the guy did kind of run right into his crosshair, but he lined up like where the guy is perfectly before doing anything about it. Alright, again, going through mid. He's a little bit late, so I probably wouldn't peek, but he does have an AK now, which is interesting. I mean, he obviously has quite a bit of money. 14 grand. Alright, he's gonna be pushing up Banana. He does see this guy. Ends up taking him out. I mean, look at that reaction time. The guy, I couldn't even see that guy around the corner, but he shot him before the guy was fully visible. But that's the case. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know if you guys think he's a hacker or if he's completely innocent. And, well, I kind of think he might be using a little bit of aim assistance, but I'm going to watch it one more time just to be sure. But as always, thank you for watching, and see you next time.